Welcome back, tribe. So apparently this has been going viral for the past couple of days. I got inundated with emails from you guys to cover this and people in the private community DMing me to cover this. And I've resisted watching it. Seen like the first minute and I just wanted to blind react to what's going on. I'm going to assume the Simp comedian married an absolute hoe. Let's find out. And then Myron Gaines gets proven right.
Like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akash is the extreme. Like, Akash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian woman.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Okay.
The way I look at it is, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien.
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akash is married. Mark is married, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying? But,
all right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schultz and the whole crew, especially Akash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then. And it just did recently because Myron discovered Akash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own podcast, which Myron's been having a field day with because she's the exact kind of girl they want.
Okay, I thought Akash had said something recently and then Myron dug up some gold nuggets. But okay.
Guys about.
This is just beef.
And she constantly humiliates Akash on social media. Like, people just keep finding worse and worse clips, and it's painful to watch. I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment. That's how wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like, every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer, so she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money.
Red flag number one, she's trying to be an influencer. Wow, the antithesis of what we've been talking about with women in social media on this channel. Color me shocked. Let's keep going.
Like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and vacations. And when she was asked if they split finances, she said, his money's our money and my money is my money, which Akash sounds really stressed out about. Like, she had him on their podcast and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel.
Pause. We're strike two. We're already at strike two. We have 8 more minutes to go. I don't cook, I don't clean. I'm a stay-at-home wife. Technically, you're already at strike 3 with that one. That's a game ender right there. Excuse me, we're beyond strikes. If you're a stay-at-home and I have to pay for everything, you don't cook and clean, your ass is done for. That's crazy, dude. This just goes to show no matter how successful a man is, it doesn't matter, how you perceive him. In his private life, a guy could be a complete simp, a complete doormat, an absolute buffoon when it comes to women. Elon Musk is like one of the greatest businessmen to ever live, an absolute magnate. And dude's launching rockets and like throwing up satellites into low orbit and giving everybody internet in the world and electric car. Okay, great. He married a woman, then divorced her, then married her again, only to get divorced again. Just because you're on an insane level or guys seem to be very successful or even masculine or some shit like that, doesn't mean behind closed doors with their women, they're complete simps, spineless toads. Okay? Like, women is a different mastery. Like, it would be Elon Musk's like business level acumen and intelligence is like maxed out on a video game character. He's like at 100. But when it comes to women, the dude could be at a 2. And that's just everybody's stat sheet is slightly different. It's just that, well, I'll let it play. Let's see. I'm curious how much worse. I'll let it play. Huh?
And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel. I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta think.
And this is, by the way, you're not noticing it, but that's real frustration. We're talking on a podcast and we're laughing. He's using that comedic light edge, but like, watch. Just pay very body language. Look at his hand. Watch.
So am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired?
Right there. That's genuine frustration coming out at what he's actually feeling. I don't know who is that, his woman laughing in the background at that, or he's talking to some other podcaster. I have no idea. But you got to glimpse behind the hell that this man lives through daily in a relationship with a woman that most likely marked him down as a simp. He was the safe choice. And I'm going to guess she was like every other Indian chick in college. They were smashing white guys left and right. I know personally. There's a lot of Indian chicks in school that just get turned out by white dudes and then settle down and marry an Indian guy. Asian girls tend to do the same thing. If you know, you know.
Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
It is his woman.
Yesterday, I worked the entire morning to night, whatever. I finally get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out Happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want. That's the bare.
Excuse me. No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted.
And look, she's talking back right here, trying to justify her. She doesn't care. He's trying to negotiate with her. What is it that he's doing? He's basically proving himself and his worth and value to her right there. He's like, I do all of this and I do all of this and this is what I do in the list. And can you just give me these little crumbs? She won't even give him the crumb. The next thing she does is completely redirect and go, yeah, but this is what I actually want. But this is what I need. This guy is in a fucked up marriage. This is a literal nightmare for most men. These are the exact women and the exact kinds of marriages that I warn you against. This is what older men warn you against. This is the exact thing we speak on this channel over and over again. We're watching it live. And this guy's successful, probably a multi-millionaire, and he makes a ton of money. He's got a cool lifestyle and he's got famous friends. And that's not enough when you yourself are a spineless simp and you will not walk away. You don't value yourself. Do you see how men put up with shit? Now, I don't know how strong the simping is, the little simp DNA he has in him. I don't know if that shit can be alleviated in any way. Is there salvation for this guy? Will he leave his woman? Can this be repaired in any way? Because he's not going to become an alpha and take control. That woman is too much woman for him. She's clearly wearing the pants. She bosses him around. He doesn't get any say in anything. He has no boundaries that have not been crossed. Can he repair his masculinity here? To be honest, no, he can't. It's game over. I wouldn't be surprised if within a couple years they're divorced. Would not shock me at all.
Excuse me. No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget, okay?
Because you want a house that I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is this the Hamptons?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all the Hamptons.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akash. Like in one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man. And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Wow,
do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
I don't have space for. Can you guys show?
Yeah.
I don't have space.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing
What kind
that.
of space exists?
I'm not.
Bro, holy fuck. Like the princess syndrome here is crazy. Why would you ever post this online? You're arguing with your woman for space when she could just move the racks over just like that? The hangers can go over. Sorry, sis. Like you squish clothes together, that's called space. Yeah. No, she needs air, dude. She needs fucking 6 inches. What are we in COVID? Bro, This is some of the worst case of simp injury I've ever seen in my life.
Doing that. We were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akash didn't want to do it because he's too cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Do you know how much fucking space he has?
Whoa, bro, what is this? This is how your woman organizes her home? I can eat off the floor in my home. I could eat off the toilet seat. That's how clean everything is.
How much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot. Akash, for real, I like my clothes spread out. Then.
And he did say, right? I got to double check. We're at 414.
The first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
You guys might not like hearing that. Less. We want one person in the relationship.
But these aren't new beliefs.
You guys might not.
You know what I'm saying? But it's possible. Now, Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife.
Oh, so he was a virgin before. Yeah, okay. So he was a virgin. This is the worst combination known to man. So virgin man gets a predatory woman who completely is using and manipulating the shit out of him just for a lifestyle. I'm going to assume she got pumped and dumped. We're at 414. Pumped and dumped, used up by half of the college or wherever she was going to school at, and then lands in this dude's lap, and he's a virgin, and she spread her legs, used bicycle, and immediately he's like, this is the best thing ever. We're going to get married. And she never respected him. This is what I'm talking about when guys go into these with very little experience or boundaries that absolutely dissolve when kitty gets thrown your way. This is very common, by the way. He's not special in this. It's just he's high profile, which is why we're seeing it and why it's blowing up. And like, I guess the videos or everybody messaged me saying like, the red pill's proved right again. The red pill is always correct. It was just rarely do we get, once in a while, you get a high profile case like this where you can see the documentation of just the train wreck that is this relationship, this marriage. Best believe 80% of guys in marriages are in this exact relationship. I just want to make that very clear for you. The 80% of divorces that women initiate, the over 50% that fail, the 80% of those failures are men like this. There are so many men that are divorced that were married or currently are married in this exact predicament. You can't even laugh that much at them. You can't say, what a stupid fucking simp. You're probably watching this video right now, the same stupid simp in the same stupid position. That's just being brutally honest. And you won't walk away because your spine left a decade ago. Just being real.
I don't want them all on the same rack.
So it's really bad, and it just keeps getting worse. You know, I'm sure people are stressed out just watching this. Because also when she's not spending Akash's money, she's publicly humiliating him on social media to try to make her own money and jumpstart her career. I mean, she has this dude completely wrapped around her finger because also she's the only girl he's ever been with. And looks-wise is out of his league, which comes with a price.
Bro, big price, dude. Jesus. All right.
Literally. So she knows she has all the leverage and she acts like it. I mean, Akash, he's out there working all day so he can afford her lifestyle while she sits at home reminiscing about her time in college.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I told you. What did I tell you? Oh my God, bro. That's your wife. Oh my God. I mean, the whole like boss babe, I don't cook, I don't clean. Okay, whatever, heard it. But to go on and say you're popping your kitty for white boys at frat parties. Bro, I was a virgin before I met my wife. I was a virgin. It's the only woman for me. Wow. Wow.
And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
No, dude. Fuck. All right. I'm shortening the timeline. I give it 1 year now. Oh my God. Major headwinds in the next 6 months. Fuck.
So it's like,
oh, dude. Imagining the big white monster anaconda just rearranging guts. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, dude. Despite all the money, the fame, the lifestyle you could be living with that kind of dough, you could be hanging around 10 chicks that know you're getting used for your money, don't care. We'll slurp you up. We'll do better acrobatics. We'll not yell at you for space in your place and for your clothes, bro. You fucked up. Wow. What red flags? What red flags were ignored? Wow.
Sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask
Bro, no, dude. I can't. Okay.
do you believe her?
So someone needs to take her phone away. I mean, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for Akash, but he's probably just like, hey, at least she's doing something other than spending my money. And obviously he should have known what he was getting himself into, but he was in denial. Like, the most disturbing thing is she's obsessed with her podcast co-host husband. It's so uncomfortable. Like, she'll talk about how attractive he is all the time.
What?
And she'll bring up his dick, and she's begging them to have an orgy with her. And she's also even like, Akash is great and everything, but I think your husband might be even better.
Akash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more. Can I just say, like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Rhea,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking.
Where is it? We're in deep shit, boys. Oh, wow. She talks about husbands like you would a job. I know Psychax talked about it in that form, but it's a very good analogy. Her husband isn't actually a man she cares for. It's just a job that has a salary. It's a walking check. That's all it is. And that other guy, her co-host's husband, is not only matching the check, if not greater, but also far more attractive. Now, only a woman that doesn't love her husband and deeply cares about him could ever say some shit like this out loud. Not only that, but saying it in the context of, we're two females in constant comparison and competition. I care so little about my husband that I'll let you know you did better than me. And I am kind of angling to get a piece of him too, but I need to keep my paycheck. But if we have a threesome, totally don't tell my husband. And we can have it at any time because he's off doing comedy shows across the United States or the world. So, you know, it's just us three. Promise won't say anything. I would be shocked if this woman hasn't already cheated. Shocked. That shit is crazy. It would, yeah, I would put money on that shit at this point.
And you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy for...
Bro, that's your wife? That's your wife? There are limits when your wife and how she speaks to you privately that are divorce worthy. how a woman talks to you and the kind of respect she shows you when speaking with you in private alone. This is you're okay with your woman saying this in public, no less?
It's thick. I'd only been down for an orgy if...
Yeah, so this is just sad to see. I mean, it sounds like Akash is a good husband. You know, he tries to do everything right. He spends all this money on her, but it's not enough, and she still feels the need to publicly humiliate him and try to hook up with her friend's husband. Like, also, they actually had their husbands on the show, and Akash's wife, again, makes it very clear that she's really into this guy.
Oh, is it this dude? This is the dude? Wow, bro.
Like, she keeps hitting on him right in front of Akash and the guy's wife too. You know, her co-host, I'm sure, is kind of uncomfortable about this. Like, it's just so awkward. She has no respect for Akash, and he's like, yeah, I think the guy's great too, but it's kind of annoying how great he is, which he's probably annoyed that his wife clearly wants to be with him, and she doesn't even try to hide it. Like, she brings up the orgy again and his dick, and then said she's really nervous about meeting his dad for some reason. I mean, she just cannot help herself, and Akash, he just sits there and takes it. You know, I guess he's at the point where he just has to let her do whatever she wants. So this is just such a mess. I can't believe it's real. You know, I feel like somebody needs to step in and just be like, all right, this is too far. You guys can't be doing this podcast anymore. This is too much embarrassment. And of course, she's giving Myron from Fresh and Fit all the ammo in the world to go after Akash.
Can I say this is the best husband I've ever seen? And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying. And then, like, he's just getting in better shape.
Off already.
We might have.
Oh, what are y'all doing this whole time? Drake is your Taylor Swift.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, Nav just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Wait, he...
Can you see the dynamic here? Simply, that guy, she literally tells you the energy he gives. He just shows up and puts his dick on the table. He is charismatic. He doesn't care what women think. It's his way or the highway. He makes the rules. He runs the household. He's the man. Literal opposite of our simp husband. Despite everything you hear on social media, despite what feminism tells you, that women want soft men in tune with their emotions, who respects women and all this shit, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's fake. It's a complete inversion of what women actually want. You've been lied to. You've been manipulated into believing something that does not exist in the real world. This is just a great example of raw female honesty from the perspective of a woman that does not give a fuck about her husband. Not even the slightest bit, does not care at all. And this is what a spineless toad looks like, next to a man that is actually a man to his woman. Literally taking the other dude's woman without even trying, by simply being a man. And this guy's like, yeah, this guy does some boss shit. He says some things I could never tell my wife. Fucking A.
He used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones and sell them.
Have you seen his Instagram thumbnail? You know, I've shown that to multiple dudes.
He has saved under his favorites.
Look at my wife's podcast partner's husband. It's crazy.
The self-deprecating humor doesn't help. Like, that's a beta move right there. This whole self-deprecating, like, yeah, my friend, he's so great. Look how handsome he is. I show him Terry. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why are you shitting on yourself? Why would you ever put yourself in that position? Even he's kind of uncomfortable hearing that shit. He's just laughing because, you know, socially he's just trying to keep the energy from simmering into something uncontrollable. You know, he kind of knows beneath the surface what's happening here. There's a little bit of like jealousy going on. His wife wants to fuck. They talked about it plenty of times. Plenty of times, like, you know, what's her name? Whatever the fuck his wife's name is. Alicia, whatever. Alina. I don't know what the hell her name was. Whatever. They had a conversation. This guy and his wife was like, yeah, she's actually kind of down. Yeah, but would Akash be down? Akash wouldn't like that. Eventually, bro, if he ever has a falling out or makes it known what he wants or tries to put his foot down in some way, your wife is getting taken from you. What do you think his wife will do? I'm just asking you guys to think about this. If he were to try to assert control, be dominant, be a man for once, what do you think this woman's immediate response will be, besides just taking his shit and divorcing him and not giving a single fuck the way she treats him already and the way she talks about him online? Guess what will happen? Come on, big dog.
Isn't that crazy? I've shown it to multiple guys.
I've also shown it to multiple people. If I'm meeting Nav's dad tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because he has not to be weird, but he has big dick energy, and he's obviously
based off stories.
Yeah, he's a don. Let's face it.
But thank you guys for being on the main character pod. We love you. We hate you.
I guess
we respect you.
love you, but I actually love you and want to fuck all of you.
Yeah, so hopefully Akash can get out of this mess because it only seems to be getting worse. Like, this relationship is not good for him. But of course, I don't think he'll ever be able to leave her. And Schultz, he has to be somewhat aware of this stuff. Like, he said he really wants Akash's wife's career to blow up, so then she has all the leverage in the relationship, which would probably mean she'll leave him. I mean, she already has all the leverage, but if her career blew up, then that's probably going to happen. So maybe Schultz thinks that's the best outcome because Akash is never going to leave her. But let me know you guys.
Jeez Louise, bro. This is so much worse than I expect. 1,000,000,000% tariff on all podcast equipment. Bro married that's going to be someone's wife someday, girl. Oh. When I hear these women speak, I see pure red. I feel bad for Akash if he wasn't so insufferable. She ruined my holy shit. That college clip is painful, man. The divorce settlement is gonna wipe him out. Yeah, the nostalgic sex partner bit would make me die inside. Yeah, look at that. No way Akash's Indian parents are happy about this. The absolute state of modern men. Dude's a millionaire and is facing public humiliation from his wife. You can't really blame her though. He got on one knee. He saw the red flags from the very beginning. He got caught up in the glizzy. She opened up the like honey tapped walls and he just couldn't think anymore. Dude was a virgin. One BJ and it was game over. This guy was like, I forget everything I know about when all the shit from the red pill. I hate the red pill now. God, the red pill just makes my wife out to be a straight sloozy. I can't. She's special. She was a virgin. Why? Because my wife told me. Yeah, look at that. He's already being cheated on. Yeah, no shit, bro. Read between the fucking lines, dude. Somebody wake his ass up. Jeez. Man, this is some of the worst shit I've seen in a long time. I'm genuinely surprised. Wow. All right. I need to go cleanse my brain after this. I can't, like, I feel like my testosterone just lowered. This is how horrible this was. Anyways, appreciate you guys for being in private community. Everybody that's signed up. Looking forward to talking to you on our weekly calls. I can't even go with the rest. Holy fuck, the state of men. This is why simping is not just detrimental. It is the end of you.